have another that knows how to work around words and bring to the forefront an idea through the words that she speaks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium a poet in our midst, Miss Trésor. A round of applause, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, or rather, your excellencies, and all the dignitaries here present, your excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to ride on all protocols observed. As you've heard, my name is Trésor, and it's such an honor to be a part of this beautiful afternoon. Thank you, Hope, and thank you to the team that has made this happen. This afternoon, I'm going to share with you 3 pieces, the first 2 that primarily address Africans and encourage, or rather push you to arise and advocate for social injustices, which are the theme of this afternoon. So I hope you enjoy the poetry. There are untold stories of the ER, sons and daughters of drunken men and prostitute mothers taking care of themselves in barely furnished homes, grandmothers becoming fathers to cover up the mess of men who refuse to take ownership of their own, rapists branding themselves as prophets, charlatans playing the role of politicians, young girls riding in cars and swimming in money and hashtagging blessed. Oh, Africa, what is this abomination you have become? History tells tales, African tales tell tales of peace. Lands flowing with milk and honey, gardens filled with fruit of every kind. Adams tending and toiling the soil. African tales tell tales of families gathered around fires, dancing to the rhythm of the African drum. But now, take a look at our present-day status. No longer is the scorching sun symbolic of this holy land. We've consulted one too many sangomas, and now this dark cloud rests over us. There is no magic to undo this wicked spell. Oh, my dear descendant, untangle yourself from the obsession of conversing with your ancestors. Instead, immerse yourself in the presence of He who created Father Abraham. Read about kings, Daniel. Bow your knee and 3 times a day pray. Oh, Africa, may God restore the glory of your former days. There are questions sitting steady on our tongues, ready to burst forth. Unspoken realities buried underneath the rubble of our hearts, ready to erupt. Unbirthed desires impatiently somersaulting within us, ready to come to life. But then we're told, hush now. Speak not a word, dear child. Calm down. Lift not a finger, raise not an eyebrow, ruffle not a feather. Quieten down. Do you not know the way of the African is to suffer in silence? Have you not been taught we wear our strength by hiding our pain? Is it not clear we've learned to live in chaos? Elevated toxic masculinity, propagated voiceless femininity, passed on a copy-paste identity, dear child. I'll tell you. Question not the faults of our forefathers. Entertain not the thoughts that to challenge the systemic ways of doing things. Simply walk in the silence, submissive, silent, unobjecting. For this is the only way respect is understood in these streets, and that is the only way you maintain that melanin on your skin. I'm excited to see the Honorable Minister of Gender in this room this afternoon because my final piece that I'll be sharing with you is a piece on gender-based violence, which is a common social injustice that human trafficking victims face. So this piece is called Bruises and Scars. And I'm not alone. Please allow me to give a round of applause to the drummer who's here with me, Jared, and the guitarist, Hope. They're very talented, so a round of applause to them.
These tears, these endless tears, how long will they fall and sing? Oh, these tears, these endless tears, and how long will they fall and sing?
Today, he came home and touched me. And it reminded me of a time when your touch sent electricity down my spine and butterflies fluttering through my belly, when just the thought of your fingers pressing themselves on me brought color to my cheeks and awakened the sleeping hairs on my body. I remember when your touch was everything I longed for, but that was then, when we were young and in love and giddy, when you finished my sentences and promised me the world. I wish I had known what you meant was sleepless nights and endless fights and fists and blood and hours of covering up bruises and scars I could never have imagined, would never have seen it coming. I was blinded. They say love is blind. I was captivated by your relentless pursuit. Tell me, how did I see fantasy through your facade? How did you get to the pulpit of my heart? How did I willingly sit and receive your gospel lies? I'm tempted to blame the church for selling me dreams of a Christ-like dying to self kind of love. Dying to self. This love has killed me. I have watched you rip away layers of my flesh, and with each blow atrophy my soul. I do not know what beauty you see through the skeleton, for all that's left of me is bones, no skin, only bones. But then again, I've come to know the diabolical nature of abusive love. Within you is a bipolar mechanism. I've got to tiptoe around you. I've been made a prisoner in my own, in our own home. But like every other godly woman, I attended all the Proverbs 31 masterclasses. So I get up before dawn and clothe myself with strength. And daily I whisper these words. God, I know you hate divorce, but can there be an exception to this covenant when blood is involved?
Oh, these tears, these endless tears, how long will they fall and sing? Oh, these tears, these endless tears, and how long will they fall and sing?
It is my prayer that through the conversations that we're having this afternoon, endless tears of victims would no longer go unseen. Thank you.